Raptors trail by 10. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point. The shot by Powell, no good. The Clippers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Batum dishes to Beverly. Outside, George. The pass to Ibaka. That's good. Ibaka's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Clippers.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Lowry gets a screen from Baines. Number 43. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 12. Kicks it to Beverly. Some solid defense from Powell.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off it when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
For Toronto, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. Outside Leonard. Back to Batum. Now the dish to Beverly. The feed now to Batum. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. That's good. Leonard's got 14 points for the game. Raptors trail by 11. And it's Lowry penetrating. Gives him the lead pass. Leonard with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's George. And he uses the glass on the wing. 15 points in the game.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. In the third spot, Paul George.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive play.
Lowry with the ball. Leonard picks him up. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
He kicks it to Powell. Down low. Baines.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Raptors trail by 15. They set the screen. Now here's Lowry, defended by Beverly. And Lowry gets it to go.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Beverly the pass to George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. George has got 17.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Los Angeles making a switch here. For Toronto, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. What a year he had last season. third in steals and also finished among the NBA's top 5 scorers. So just an unbelievable season for him offensively.
And, you know, we rewinded and look back at his number 3 ranking among steals leaders. I mean, you can see that he was a lockdown defender, and he was that way all season long, Steve.
Raptors trail by 13. Lowry kicks to Powell. Back to Lowry. Drops in the tray. Lowry's got 10.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring it right back into this.
Beverly dishes to Batum. Batum sets a screen for Leonard. Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dishes to Powell. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Number 43, defended by Batum. Passes it to Lowry. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Beverly. The big dunk at the end of the break. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
He passes to Batum. Hands it from downtown. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
You know, so is the problem when you go for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Beverly the pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Takes the 3. Kept alive. A second chance effort. No good from Beverly.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Dives for it. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
And the Raptors call time here.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Shoots the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Almost, but it rolls out.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Powell dishes to Baines. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jackson. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. .158 left to play in the 3rd. Leonard kicks to George. But they'll get another chance. And the Clippers miss again. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something right. And the shot is good. 1:39 left in the 3rd.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Number 43. Excellent D there from George.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Number 43 sinks the three-point. 14 points for him.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Leonard, the open look. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
Pass to Lowry. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's O'Kee. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Tipped. Los Angeles leading by 12. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's George for 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. And it's Lowry penetrating. Feeds it to Bain. Back to Lowry. It's up a 3. And that one's good. Lowry's got 10 points in just the second half.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Yeah. Stay with us.
November 7th, the Brooklyn Nets take on the Los Angeles Clippers, live from Los Angeles. Be there.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Lowry out there with Davis. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Fast break Toronto. Lowry passes to Davis. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside Lowry. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Here's Leonard, and the layup falls. Leonard's got 20 points.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
He feeds it to Powell. He dishes it to Lowry. And the Raptors hit it down from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. Those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closer.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Number 43, he's covered by Leonard. Outside for Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Toronto, Davis.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Clippers making a change here. And both free throws good for Davis. Now here's Leonard. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Left side, Leonard. That's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
7 seconds.
6 to shoot. Here's Beverly. Now recovering.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Williams dishes to Ibaka. The pass to Beverly. Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Raptors trail by 7. OG, he's covered by Leonard. That's good.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Kicks it to Williams. For 3. Here's Ibaka. It's rebounded by Baines. Baines has got his 5th rebound in this one. Boucher, he's covered by Leonard. Lowry drives in. Lets it go with the 3. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Beverly. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7. Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Second person, second team.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in. The free throw drops for Lowry.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Really left alone that time. 25 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And that is clutch shooting, making the most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Swiped it away. 2 on 1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Leonard. Hammers it on to polish off the break.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Here's Powell. The Clippers grab the miss.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Will it go?
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And here's Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Makes the lead pass. Here's Williams. Blocked. Powell down low. Defended by Beverly. That's good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Clippers leading by 7. Not loose. Desperate Toronto. Lowry defended by Beverly.
So this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he's got 8 points, and what a force on the board, taking over on the glass.
Well, at this point, just stay out of his way, guys. I mean, he is dominating the paint.
And the first one drops. Ibaka hits both of them. And the Raptors call time here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Raptors trail by 7. Lowry up top, defended by Beverly. Back to Lowry. From the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Lowry. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Lowry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Here's Beverly, and it's rejected. But they recover it. Outside Leonard. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Paul George, he's checked in for Lou Williams. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Batum passes to Ibaka. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Beverly. There's the dish to Powell. There's the 3. Raptors get it back. And he goes up strong with one who flushes it down.
A strong finish coming right on the heels of that offensive rebound.
He went immediately back up with it.
I love the quickness there.
Yeah, and that's how to do it. Take advantage of the D that's out of position after that initial shot.
And Leonard backs down. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
And George gets to Beverly. Here's Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 30.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry for 3. It's Lowry again missing. Here's Beverly. So the Clippers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night and remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Miller, this is Kevin Hart.